just like when it works, guys. This is Synchronize here, and I'm going to show you Arena Wars. Now, this game here has not been working for a lot of people. A lot of people have had problems with it, lots of problems, and there's barely anyone able to play it. And so I'm just going to give you a little brief look at the game. Now this is the screen that's normally blurry for most people and will normally crash about here. This game seemed okay when I got to play it. The frame rate doesn't really matter because it's a loading screen. I apologise if you hear the rain in the background. It's quite a stormy day today. Now, online play, I was not able to find anyone at all on this. We'll have a look though, you can always try. I really don't like that game searching. It reminds me a lot of the StarCraft one. It'd also be a nice touch if they added these as unlockable ones, so you have to complete one to get the other, because right now it's just random. It's not really that fun having to but I'll give you an overview anyway.
Fight.
So the first sort of stuff that I've been going for in this,
not enough supply.
You're only allowed
completed.
You are only allowed a certain number
Artillery
on the
completed.
map. There's no regeneration of your supply. It's a bit strange, but it did seem like quite a good game.
Berserker,
anyway,
ready.
Now these artillery, these are a bit like the I forget what they're called, but the Terran ones in StarCraft. Now what I've been doing normally is I would send these up. You get these little power-up things, which are really pretty cool. That's how you take out your enemy at the start. I'll send this guy, he's got a speed power up right now, so I'll send him around here, and he'll go too fast. He's got...
Item received.
Forgot about the turrets. Let's take out a turret. As you can see, my supply went back up again.
In progress.
Now you get these level ups. All they really count to is the level of this.
Ready.
They don't have much of a use in games, so there's no way to say, oh
ready.
wow, look at that guy, he's been playing for ages. He has such a high level. There's nothing like that
ready.
yet. It's pretty newly released, so I'm not going to bitch about it too much. But there are things I would like to see changed. The artillery is what I tend to upgrade first, because if the enemy does eventually get to your base, which I've been noticing on the novice difficulty, they won't move. So I don't know if the developers have noticed that in their tests, but you have to get to the next difficulty before they really start moving. The other thing they'll move for is if you steal like 2 of those. This is like a shock ability. Does quite a lot of damage. Sadly, this ability here cannot be used on the turrets.
Building.
But it can be used on other enemies like artillery.
Destroyer constructed.
These destroyer tanks are
Commander.
pretty awesome. Oh look, they have decided to come around. Let's go get them.
Legends never die.
Now this will start.
Upgrade. Avail is stolen. Your module was dropped.
Now that'll automatically get picked up by this because it's still close enough. But if it was further away, I'd have to send my troop things, my robots. There are robots. If you look closer, you'd send them in to get it. Now this is quite a good one. This is invincibility. Here we've got something coming up again. Let's send our kind of berserker tank.
Your
Get this
turret
guy
is
here.
under attack.
Now those spider bots are pretty good. There's no real overpowered thing in the game. Everything's got its strength.
Enemy turret destroyed.
There we go. So now we've got
Can I hurt someone?
a pretty good line through to the enemies. All we really need to do now is fire our guys into their place.
Live and let die. Go ahead, Commander.
Now I see this guy was probably up just, well, this bot was probably just upgrading. There, I've got rank 3 artillery now though. That guy's shooting away. Why is this guy going? Let's head over, get some stuff.
Live and let die.
Hey, you.
Module taken.
No mercy. Legends never die. I'll be back.
You lost that turret.
Oh dear. Well, we got that too slow there. We probably would have been able to save the turret if I'd done that faster. No matter though.
Building.
Now I'll show you
enough
some of
supply.
these. I'll show you one of these spider
Spider
bots then.
available.
Commander.
Let's head this guy in here. Now the whole game seems to be about, wasn't that obvious from the description, but the whole game seems to be about collecting these, or
You scored.
I think they're
You have taken
fuel
the lead.
for this rocket. That's how you seem to win the game. It's when you get all the opponent's fuel for the rocket and you blow up their area.
Upgrade available.
Oh, we've got an upgrade, so let's upgrade. What did we just make? A spider bot. So let's upgrade spider bots. So now
Advancing.
they'll all the ones on the map that we've
Spider
got
build
will
available.
upgrade. These guys, they're pretty good for their price. There's not that. There's a big leap between the scout and that.
Your
The
module was
walk is
stolen.
only.
Your module was stolen. Your module was dropped.
Oh, this guy's up here. Let's go take him out with this stuff. And we'll get our heavy to go collect this. This is quite like.
Denied.
I'm trying to think what's the game loadout. Most of you won't have loadout, but if there's any of you beta players that have loadout, this is. That's how the capture the flag type mechanism works. So if your opponent grabs it, it'll get sent back. Well, capture the flag, it's capture the hammer in loadout, but it's not that different. We'll take our strongest ones and we'll send them ahead. Take out this, or try and take it out anyway. Now you don't really lose anything from these getting destroyed, which,
Spider.
except the time.
Experience received. Upgrade available.
One thing I did find
I am going.
pretty good about this game is the graphics. The graphics are actually really nice. I mean, you can zoom right in these, and you can only just see the kind of, well, you can see the pixelation for the lighting. I'm sure that's a graphical thing you can change, but the graphics overall were pretty nice. Now that guy well, it's not a guy, it's a computer, is hoarding up all the stuff. Where are our spider bots? Our spider bots are up here. Let's go take out their core. I'm not really sure what this does yet. I've done it a few times and I haven't really noticed anything happen to their factory. There's that special ability. This is meant to produce like a power ball in the middle. And meanwhile, we'll come up here and get the speed ability. And then the XP.
Item received.
And those will keep doing that thing there. I'm pretty sure that's experience coming off, otherwise I have no idea what it is.
Experience received.
Okay, so we've just leveled up. Let's upgrade our walkers. Walkers, it's a bit weird. They're called walkers, but they have their special ability is fly, and well, it pretty much speaks for itself. They can fly.
Your module was stolen. Your module was dropped.
Let's situate one of our heavies up here. Next thing to die, we will bring up some artillery units and we'll just bombard their base. Because, as I said before, novice difficulty, most of the stuff just stays in the spawn and leaves it open for you to come and get this. It would be nice to see some people online playing this. As I said before, there hasn't really been many other people able to run the game yet. It's one of the reasons I'm doing the video. I'm not sure what this ability here is. I haven't seen that one before.
Received.
Now this, we've got one more to get after this. Proximity mine can be planted anywhere in the map. Will turn invisible. Let's plant it there. There.
You scored. Only one capture left.
That's interesting.
Your module was dropped.
Alright, let's head back up. Maybe no, we're not going to try and take that out. Because now that we've got this path open, there's no point. It doesn't really add anything to the bonus pool for us. There's another look at the enemy team. So they've got they've got a lot of these destroyer tanks, and one of these berserkers. He looks like a rank 3 berserker. Oh, they've got a spider bot as well, which shouldn't really be called a spider bot. It's only got 4 legs. That mine did quite a bit of damage on him. Wonder if, oh, has this regrown again? Is that the idea?
Experience received. Upgrade available.
We'll position him up here and see what we get for that. Let's fly him up really fast over here. Now, Spiderbot is a really nice one to add speed to. The buggy's not so good because of its really low health. Right, so that has grown back. That must be what you do with these. I assume you'll position your bots here. There's no real instruction guide, so it is pretty hard to tell exactly what you're meant to do with these.
Target locked.
Oh, that's his speed ran out.
Target locked. Something on your mind?
You have to be really accurate when clicking on those guys, because they are pretty hard to click on. You can see if you had, say, a full army of the artillery units, the game would not progress. I think there definitely needs to be a better supply.
You have won the match.
Now you'll see this rocket animation I was talking about, where this goes up. That third level is the easiest thing to get. It's not really much of an award. You do get the option to save the replay, but again, it's not hard. Maybe there's a tutorial on this. Okay, so it's a basic introduction. So you can click on it. That's a reasonably nice thing. If I'd found that at the start, I would have understood. Let's have a quick look at not that, nor that. That's the one. The power core, eliminating enemy defense. So very. I read that before, but I've never seen any demonstration of a massive explosion, or at least one that causes damage. And these things are really badly protected. Nothing ever protects them, even on the harder difficulties. I was just showing you that on a map that doesn't have a harder difficulty. Anyway, this is a quick look at Arena Wars. I hope you enjoyed the video, even if you don't enjoy the game, because right now it doesn't look like a game that I'm going to be playing much, unless they release an update to fix all the overly balanced things. It's like they've nerfed the game so much that it's not that fun anymore. Anyway, that's my opinion on it. You guys can comment away of what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay guys, as for my verdict on the game, as it stands at the moment, it's not good stuff. It has good graphics, which is a plus, but the gameplay, the nerfing, I'd say, and all the stuff you have to install to get to work.
Is under attack.
For some of you guys, it's still not working. At the moment, it's not good stuff.